One moment. Let me get myself together. It takes forever. Okay, here we go. I can just hop into it doing it like this. Do a mic check. Okay, cool. Just making sure. You can hear me. You feel me? mm, alrighty. We're almost there. We're almost there in the building. We're almost there. Give me a second. Give me a second. How are we? How are we? How art thou? How are we? How are you? How's everything? Something gonna be like $6.79. Hello, my name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Tap into here, right here. Okay, so you ain't ready. Are you ready? You ain't ready. No, you ready. You ready. They not ready though. They a little scared. They a little scared. You got them feeling a little bit in a way tight. You got them on their toes. Yeah, you got them on their toes. That's what it is. They love your energy. They love your vibe, but it's just something about you is a little different. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Okay? I'm here to relax your soul. I'm not here to harm your spirits. So what I say and what I do is what I do, okay? So if I tell you to do something and I should just like give you a suggestion or like it's a suggestion in the chat or whatever, tap into that, you know? Tap suggestions in the comments and don't be so fucking negative, okay? We don't do that. I don't like that. I don't even try to bring that energy. Okay, we got foresight. So maybe someone is in between a situation, making a decision about something. Cause like I said, you got them on their toes. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Deasia. I am a growing channel. So you are tapping into the DDA tribe, dreams, desires, ascensions. Okay. So right now the energy is they're saying you're not ready, but they not ready for you. You got them on their toes, okay? You got them nervous. Like there it says foresight, okay? So maybe someone got to make a decision either left or right, either you got to make a decision as far as in maybe you want to take a different route, right? So I was speaking on that my last live, like taking a different route on something. Instead of taking a left, make a right. Instead of taking a right, make a left. It's something about that, okay? But it says in the near future, a few days, okay? A few months, directly forward. So maybe you should look forward to something or something's going to be coming in the near future, okay? As far as in maybe you're going to have to make a decision, okay? Maybe you're going to have to put your ego to the side, or it could be as a sense of like a lover as well. This lover is going to have to make a decision. You got them on their toes. They're like, maybe someone's giving hickeys. Someone like to still give hickeys. Aren't we past that? I don't know. I don't like hickeys. Don't do that. But it's it's more like someone, or maybe they give you that childhood, or maybe you met this person in high school, right? So this like a high school energy, or they give you that high school love. Speaking of high school, I went to my high school today, right? And they had a new building. So maybe just looking into like maybe something is upscaling for you, something that you haven't seen in a long time. It's you know, a little upscale. Or maybe going back into like your past, maybe going down memory lane as far as in high school as well. Maybe someone is looking at you, and or maybe they pulled up a high school picture of you and they're going down memory lane. Someone can have yellow nails. as well. Okay. And we got Faith as well. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Deasia. You're on the DDA Tribe, Dream Desires Ascensions. At this current time, we are on a general hello, hello. I am a growing channel. So if you love the vibe, subscribe, tap in, okay? I do have other things that's as far as in other sites, which is Instagram. So everything that you see there down at Dreams Desires Ascension is on Instagram as well. All right. So maybe someone's about to move into having faith. Like you're giving them faith. Like you're giving them, maybe this person had a good, like a big ego up in high school. So maybe they were very popular in high school, and now that they're adult, they're a little bit like, they're not I'm not saying that they're not popular, but they're kind of like scaled back, like they're chill. Like you would thought that this popular person that you haven't seen this person in a minute, okay? So you thought this person was popular, or they were just very like all the girls was on them or all the boys was on them. You get what I'm saying? And this person at this current time, they got bottled up feelings. So maybe they was feeling you before, and they're now in this energy of like, maybe they have the big ego. Like, I want to talk to you now. I want to reach out to you. You know, I've been watching you. I've been looking at you. You know, I've been having my eyes on you. Like, they really want to take a higher level with you. They really got a lot of faith in this situation with you. Okay? Yes. Only you too. Only you. What's that? To make this way. Something like that. And then it came out, okay? It just want to let you know. Like, only you. And probably this is where they're in this energy of like going back and forth, you know? And maybe you're in this energy as well. Maybe you got a decision to make. Either you got to be for yourself or be in a relationship. Maybe you got to in that as well. Okay, and it says focus on just you. Observe you. Watch you. There is no one like you. This could be this person as well. This person is focused on you, observing you and stuff. Or you're this person, you're in this energy of making that decision. Like I was saying before, it's a decision either being in a relationship or being by yourself. But then you got the clown at the bottom. So it's kind of like, so maybe this person is helping you get this decision to be made. You know, maybe they used to give you this energy of like high school love, energy love, like, you know, wish fulfillment, hope, dreams. Maybe you felt like, oh, I prayed on this, like this high scaling love, right? Hello, hello, hello. My name is Deasia. This is the DDA Tribe, okay? Dreams, Desires, Ascension. I am a growing channel, so if you love the energy, tap into here, okay? We almost to 100. So I'm kind of excited, okay? Because it just takes one. And then the rest of my life would be boom, 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 shown. So, yeah. It just takes one. And maybe that's what it is. It's only you. Only you. Just you. You know? Or four. You feel me? But yes, I love it here. I love it here. And I hope you do too. Okay? But let's tap in. Tap in. Let's see. It says revealing the truth, confessions, shedding light, and it's the ego. This person really wants to open up to you. All right. They're going to be the light. Maybe you're the light to their fire. You're the light to their candle. Maybe they love candles. Okay. Or maybe they want to take you to a very nice candlelight dinner. Or they like to, you know, have candles while y'all intimate, or have candles while y'all, yeah, that's what it is. It's the intimacy. It's extreme. Intimacy is extreme. It's high scale. They got you. You got them. Yeah. But you a little cut off though. Because we got harsh cut off. You know, you make a decision really quick. So this person got to be really smart. Like I said before, you got them on their toes. So they can't say slick stuff. Because it's just like, what you just say? Did you just say that? And it's just like, did you just, you know? And it'd be like, nah, I did. And it's just like, nah, and, you know, did you just say something clown? Like, did you just, you know, it's that type of energy. So this person, I'm feeling, but they're holding back. their energy, right? They're holding back this energy very heavy. They're making a decision. Ooh, you give them butterflies. You give me butterflies. What is that, Michael Jackson? As well. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devoted. And that's the faith right here. That's ending that's like confirmation for this, like the faith of it. Like you give me, that's why I have faith in you, because you give me butterflies. You make me feel transformed. You transform me. You make me breathe brand new. You get what I'm saying? Maybe they were that person that was the caterpillar, and then went into a cocoon, and now they're out of the cocoon, and now they're blossoming into a butterfly because they met you. You feel me? Like they met you. That's why you give them this faith, or maybe you just give them butterflies. Oh, ooh. Like they see the spirits with you. Like they see that y'all are connected, like a soul connection, like a strong, the intimacy. I'm feeling that now. Like when y'all intimate, it's high scale, high scale. Never had it before. Never had it before. Yeah. And then union, never had it before. Never. Ever. They thought it was forbidden. They didn't think it was gonna be someone like you. They didn't think they can have that good intimacy. Maybe they took whatever, And I won't say take whatever, because I don't want you to feel like if that was you, that's you. No, you're not taking whatever. Hello, hello, hello. But my name is Deasia, and you're on the DDA tribe. This is a growing channel, so if you like it here, subscribe, okay? But at this current time, we have somebody making a decision. You got them on their toes, okay? You got them on their toes. You make them feel like butterflies when they're around you. You keep them happy. Like every time they see you, you are the one that brings up, like you bring the smile. You light up their energy, okay? And they didn't think this was going to happen. They didn't think any woman or any woman like you could bring that out, okay? Maybe someone's talking about it now. People are gossiping about it. Or maybe this person that you forbidden, it could be someone that you let out your energy as well, okay? I'm going to keep that too. Because we also had the ego and the faith. And, maybe this person had big ego and they had faith that you would stay with them. They had faith that you were going to hold on to them. They had faith that you were going to be like, ooh, maybe you were that person and you like to put your hand, your hand around their neck in the bedroom. Y'all like to be a little bit, a little bit aggressive, you know. But they really did. They thought that you were going to hold on to them. Something could be $7, okay? Could it get a deal? You know what? I had a deal. I got a deal today, and that was surprising. But, so maybe look into something. Or maybe you just got to take another route. Like I was saying, instead of taking a right, take a left. So you might see something like advertising and you'd be like, oh, and it's probably like $7. Could be something really cheap and you might like it. It could be something as far as in a luxury, as far as in yourself personally, something could just turn out to be something very blessing for yourself, something's going to bless you. Right. Yeah. But anyway, somebody really thought that, you got Anchor and then you got Trigger, Target. Maybe you like to do shooting, to go to the shooting range, target practice. Or maybe someone's targeting you, maybe you're seeing the signs, okay? You're seeing the signs of this person really targeting you. Like they know they got their eyes on you, okay? Let's hop into another one because we just cleared that up for that. But hello. How's the energy? Are y'all having a rainy day? Are y'all having rainy days? We having rainy days. It started last night. And, yesterday. It was like a big storm. And it rained all over, like, the whole city. And then it cooled down. So, did y'all have a rainy day? Or it's still sunny and hot? Because if so, the rain's coming your way. Okay, the rain is coming your way. Someone could be like, you have a nice scenery downtown, Maybe your window, you could be having a hotel, or like the scenery, when you look outside your window, you can see skyscrapers. Could be at your computer desk, a guitar, listen to music. Could be a plant lover as well. Your plants need some wind. So maybe take them outside on a windy day. Like the storm is coming. So, cause I'm seeing some of the plants on my TV. They're hold on. My bad. I hope y'all can hear me. Let's double check, okay? Well, can you hear me? Yep. Who knows? Okay. Cool. Got it. You can hear me. All right. So creative. So someone thinks you're very creative, okay? Or someone's going to be very creative on how they let you know that you're the one for them, okay? They're going to be very creative with this energy. Maybe something's going to come in 3. They could have 3 gifts for you as well, because we also got 3 in a room. You feel me? So something could come in 3s. And it's like more of, I like this energy here because it's excitement, okay? Like, I'm very creative. Like, they're happy. I don't know if you can see it, but even it seems like this person was very gloomy, right? And now they're seeing this smile, and then I'm seeing the plants. And remember, I was talking about the plants are, maybe you need some plants. Maybe you need some plants in your house. We have to work on that. If we're not a plant lover, we got to put some plants in our house. If not, the snake. Is it the? Because I got it in my goddamn living room. What is it? The snake plant or something like that. The snake plant is very helpful. As far as in helping the energy, okay? But fear of abundance. So maybe someone, not even more of the abundance level, but maybe someone is fearing of, like they look at you as wish fulfillment. So they fearing the energy of, if I want to make sure I do this right. So maybe they're being very strategic about this. I want to make sure I do this right. I don't want to fail at this. I'm going to be very creative on this, like, I got shit to lose. I feel like this is something that I can lose, and I don't want to lose it. Maybe they want to plant seeds and plant 3, like 3 types of, they're fearing the abundance. Oh, I'm sorry. Put this right here. They're fearing the abundance. And that's probably the ego that they're having, the intimacy side. So maybe if they haven't got into the level of being intimate, and I'm not even saying intimate in the bedroom. I'm talking about intimate in a sense of outside of the bedroom. I'm feeling that energy. That's what they're fearing. Maybe they're good in the bedroom, but outside of the bedroom, they have an issue. And it's not more of an issue, like a bad issue. It's more like they don't know. They're not familiar. They're not familiar with it. And it says intuition. They probably been in that energy. Go with your gut feeling. So maybe you need to talk to this person. This could be you, or this could be this person. Okay. And this person is having an issue with being intimate outside of the bedroom. Maybe they don't know. You feel me? Hi, Jessica. Hi. Hi. My name is Asia. How are you? I'm glad that your heart is filled. It's more, but this person, they love you heavily. You're their wish fulfillment, and they don't want to mess this up. Like, they don't want to mess this up. They don't want to ruin this, So the energy is, how can I please her or please him outside of the bedroom? Maybe that's all they did know. Maybe they were accustomed, and we can't really get people on that though, because sometimes that's how we learn where love was at and lust was at. Maybe that's where we learned it at. Shoot, I'm gonna raise my hand on that. You feel me? Like, because we didn't have that, and then you find out later that your parents didn't have it, so it's kind of makes sense on why you couldn't have it, because your parents is only gonna reflect on what they had. You feel me? So let's go to they know, but you're that beautiful rose that has thorns, okay? And that's what they're fearing. you're you're that beautiful rose that I want to pick because you're the only one for me, okay? But but I'm making a hard decision here because you got them goddamn thorns. You got them thorns, but you make me feel like I got butterflies. I was in a cocoon. I probably didn't feel like who I was. And look, they're worried. They're worried. I'm sorry, it's a little glare. There you go. Worried. They're really, really worried. Okay. They have doubts. And the doubt is, can I make you happy outside of my third leg or outside of my little universe? You feel me? But you're the rose that they want to pick. You're that out of maybe, okay, trigger, okay, maybe they got three options, okay? Out of the three options, you are the only one out of these three options. But you have some thorns. You got some things that kind of trigger them. Maybe you two a little, ooh, like, oh my. Maybe you build up on the ego. Maybe you can spot stuff out. Maybe you tell them no. You see how, I don't know if you can see the stickers, but the sticker or the tattoo, it's a little glare. I do apologize, but it says no. So maybe you're this person that you can stand down. You can stand down on that universe. Maybe you got a swamp. You stand down because we got intimate. So maybe they've been having dreams about you. Okay, they're gonna reveal the truth. They're gonna reveal the truth. Yeah, they got the thoughts. The thoughts. Okay, the thoughts are going crazy. Crazy. You giving them butterflies. But they got faith though. Maybe they had many. Okay, trigger again. Maybe they had many, but they trying to hold on to this one. They was like, wait, I don't know. I can let y'all go, but this one gotta hold on. I gotta hold on. I gotta hold on to this one. Because this one makes me feel like I got butterflies. Okay? Like I gotta hold on. Maybe they want to hold on to you. But woo. You a little feisty one. You're a little feisty one. You keep them on their toes. They ain't ready for you. They talking about, are you ready? Nah, are you ready? That's what you gotta give them. Here you go. Ambition. Okay? And that's under the faith and that's covered up the faith and butterflies. Overwhelmed. You just make them feel a little overwhelmed. You make me feel a little nervous. You make me feel like that little high school side of me. You make me a little, you make me feel like when I had little hickeys. I had a little I didn't mind having hickeys at that moment, Yeah. Sometimes that can happen. That's probably where this thorn's coming from. And that's probably what's the trigger. Okay? Oh. And we got resentment too. Yeah. And look at the thorns. The thorns all the way around it now. And that's what's overwhelming. It's overwhelming them. They're thinking about it at night. It's hitting them at night. Maybe at night they realize, wait a minute. I don't got my DDA tribe going on. Where they at? Let's do some motivations. Some motivations. Let's get some motivation since it feels like somebody needs a lift in this situation. It could be that person, and it could be, it could be you. It could, because you could be that person as well that's watching. But someone's resent. They got the thorns up, but someone got ambitions. They're going to be calm. They're going to be very calm. Maybe they came a little feisty at you, but now they're going to be calm because you got the sun, and the sun brings out the lion and the Leo and the energy of it, So this lion going to come at you calm, okay? Because maybe they came at you with like, I want you, Like I said before, where we at? Yeah. Like, I know I got all these, but I want you. So, like, maybe they used to hover over you. You know, maybe they make you feel overwhelmed. They used to always call your phone more times than they needed to. Says protect your credit at all costs. Someone's initials could be C or K. All right, what we gonna talk about? Let's talk about this creativity. This person's gonna be very creative on letting you know you're the one, cause they know that you a little. They know that you know that I got other people. Okay, you know I got other people. I know that you got other people, so I gotta come at you correct, and I gotta come at you like I'm gonna. This it. This mine, and I this mine, and this it. I'm not taking you. No, you're not going nowhere else. You know, you're not going nowhere else. It's that I got a hold on you. It's that. Maybe someone wants to take you camping, or they just want to take you outdoors. They want to hold your hand, you know, have small talk. They said, "Nah, not small talk. I just want to look at you." They just want to look at you. They just want to look. Maybe they look at you and just smile, and they be like, "Damn, what happened? What I do? What I do?" You can move mountains, okay? Maybe this person that ambition, okay? You making them feel like a You're making them feel big and strong. I got this. You know, you make them feel like I got this. Or maybe maybe they be big and strong and then they come up in there and then they got that courage, right? And then you that person to put them that down and be like, oh, let me sit back and I thought I had it. Cause you got them thorns, okay? You got a mouth on you, you got a mouth on you. You kind of slick with your mouth. They don't know what to say. Okay? Dare to dream big. You are the dare to their dream. If you ever played Truth or Dare, and they were playing Truth or Dare with their little colleagues, or playing Truth or Dare with their friends, or playing Truth or Dare with their little family members, or you know how you play Truth or Dare. Whoever knows about you, okay, they'll be like, I dare you to go talk to her. I dare you to go talk to him. It's that. And be like, why you gonna do that? Why you gonna do that? You know that person. I know they beautiful, but good. I know. They always say the mean ones got the good. You know? They like, ooh. They gonna be like, I dare you. Or it's just more like, I dare you to move into your dreams. I dare you to make these hopes and dreams. I dare you to build up your energy. Okay? Maybe you this person, not like exclude a whole individual. It could not even be a whole individual. You feel me? It could not even, it could be just you. You feel me? Let's talk about that. We got 3 options. And you could be jotting this down. You feel me? You could be trying to figure out I need 3 incomes to get where I need to get. Cause I got shit to do. I got some moves to make. And I gotta make some decisions by a certain time frame. Okay? And I gotta be very creative with it. Okay? I'm gonna get back to the little shot. I'm gonna get back to the little shotty over here too. But it's really, I'm feeling like at the same time we gotta talk about ourselves. Feel me? So it's like creativity. I gotta be creative. I gotta be creative with my streams of income, because I don't want to be a worker at all of these incomes. I want to be settled at some. I want to be having fun at another, but I want to be serious at another one. You know, maybe you just got to put your scales up and just putting people in, or maybe you got 3 options and you now got to put them in categories. Okay, you got to put them in categories. And maybe the category is you got to also think about yourself. Okay, y'all still got to think about yourself. Never lose yourself, no matter what. And I know that is so hard, because sometimes that can cause us to like, ooh, hold back. Shh. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right. But yes, going back. So maybe you got these three options. I do apologize. I do apologize. My little Aries in the building. But we got three little options. And one of these options is going to make you make some moves. Okay. So maybe you got to figure out how to make moves and how to be creative, be very strategic about this move. Like it's something very important. This is going to be very important to you, okay? It's going to be something that you hold on. You got faith in this, okay? It brings you, it makes you feel good. It transforms you. It makes you feel like, you can, someone is just hovering over you. You feel loved, you know? And that's probably why it's more of that dare to dream big. Maybe you are this person that I know that you probably have that fear of, because, they always say the more money, the more drama, the more stuff that we deal with, the more consequences, it's more that maybe it's that type of fear, like fearing of, oh, what's my next move, or once I get here, what's going to leave me there. Just take it. Take that shot. Woo. Take that shot, MJ. Take that shot. Okay? And that's probably where we got ambition and feel complete. Can't stop smiling. Happiness, devoted. Like, this is like, oh, this is gonna be like, ooh, it says dare to dream. So it's just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be afraid to step out. And maybe you're this person that no longer is going to be the flower that had the straight thorns. You're going to grow around this. You're going to create something. You're going to create something out of nothing. Okay? Create something out of nothing. And you're there to, ooh, hold on. Here go the glare again. I might need to turn it down a little bit. Bear with me. Hold on. Hold on. That's a little better. There we go. There we go. But dare to dream big. And that's where it's at. Dare to dream. It's like truth or dare. And I dare you to dream. I dare you to dream big. If you chose dare, I dare you to dream big. Create that ambition. Have faith. If you got to keep praying, pray up then. But don't just pray up and don't do nothing. Pray up and keep moving those mountains. Don't be stagnant, okay? It says collect moments, not things, okay? Capture every moment. Capture every moment of life. Take a picture of it. Cherish it. Maybe you're, like I was talking about before earlier, is where someone seeing an old high school picture, or you're looking at high school pictures of yourself and you just cherish the moments like, wow, I grown, I blossom. Like, I was not that person. Where was I at? Or you just having this ambition, or if like you had that big ambition when you were in high school, that energy, big baller, shot caller, that hype of energy. Got me? So it's just like, and then it says, love you to the moon and back. And I want you to love yourself to the moon and back. To the moon and back. And the back and forth. Okay, and then we still got the hover of the stars. So you might need to do some stargazing as well, because we had the stars here, and then we got stars here, and then we had the stars here, and we had the stars here. So maybe we're feeling overwhelmed, okay? And I can get that, because, let me tell you, slime is illegal. Illegal in the household. Slime got all in my son's head. Illegal in the household. And I actually got to run and go See if they can put them locks back in his head, because all my boys got locks. So it's not all of them. I got 3 boys. So my 2 oldest one got locks and stuff like that. Locks is beneficial for me personally because one, mine's are soccer players. Very much so. Yes. And you know what? I was feeling overwhelmed and I had to keep like, and I had to cry. You know what? I sure did. I sure did. I did cry. I cried today. And you know, they said that crying helps release certain things. And I wouldn't say after my cry, I felt better. No, but it kind of like took one load off. Like, whew, okay. I'm able to now think a little differently. But yeah, I sure did. I cried today. I most definitely did. Because I felt just like you, overwhelmed. It was just like, oh my goodness. Like, one thing after, good gracious, I just got this. It's just like, ooh. And then it was just a moment. And I felt it at first. And I was like, I'm not gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. And that's probably what that was, the resentment. You know, that resenting. Okay? Like, I'm gonna hold it. Hold it. I'm not gonna cry. You're not gonna make me break. It's like that. You're not gonna make me break. Right? And it's like, I'm gonna hold it. And then it was like, boom, cry. I think it just went back into my mind. I started thinking about it. And I think it's more like sometimes we do have to work on that thought process, because that thought process is it can be a thorn. It can be a thorn to our head. It can be the thorn on our head. You know, the headache to our day. Our thought process can be truly the headache to our day. Okay? Let's see real quick. I'm so excited. I get more and more cards. Shout out to Temu. I be playing around with the little games. Okay, when I tell you, I don't know, y'all be on Temu? So Temu be making me feel like I'm on like $1,000,000 baby. Hi, how are you? My name is Deasia. I am a growing channel. So this is the DDA tribe. So if you like the vibes, subscribe. But I am located in North Carolina. Where y'all located at? Also have 3 musketeers, 3 boys as well. And I was just talking about how slime is illegal in the house, because I got slime in the boys' hair. VA. Ooh, I used to go to Virginia Beach every year when I was younger. And it's crazy. I stopped in high school, did it a little bit in college, but in college I was kind of like want to hang with my homegirls and stuff. So I go visit wherever they were at. So I stopped doing it. But I used to do spring break at Virginia Beach. VA is very pretty. I love the I love the air. It just be like rough. Whew. I love the air. Maybe, I don't know, because I'm near the coast or what it is, but it just something about the air. I love it. Very soon. That decision's going to come very soon. Okay? That decision, that creativity, maybe you already, or a hummingbird, something's going to be very, that's going to come very humbly to you. But it's going to be a little birdie to your ear. And it could be me. It's coming soon. Okay, but it says things are happening fast, so be ready to move speedy, quickly. So something might be a quick energy, okay, or a quick decision to make, or something about to start up very quickly. Okay, and then for this dream big energy, we got unexpected. Boom. Every time I hear unexpected, boom. And there it go. You talk about I'm scared. You can't hold back. You can't hold back. I know you scared. What they say? Fear of abundance. I know you scared. But what I say, truth or dare, and you only gotta say dare. And what we dared. Dare to dream big. We can't be scared. You ain't scared. You're not scared, but unexpected. happen suddenly and sooner than you thought. All right. So be on your toes. This is going to keep you on your toes. We did say this. I'm going to keep you on your toes. Instant, fast, surprise. That's that. Oh, here you go. Here you go. There you go. Here you go, Jess. There you go, Jess. So you can prepare yourself. There you go. It helped you out. They ain't going to do that to you. Cause we know you that you got that anxiety. Me too, girl. Me too. But yeah, there go butterfly confirmation on butterflies. We might be seeing beautiful butterflies. I've been seeing beautiful butterflies. We might be seeing beautiful butterflies. Okay. So here you go, Jess. So you were trying to figure out what's this unexpected. At least they gave you a time frame. August. August, okay? And it says reap the rewards. What you have planted. So you already been planning this, okay? Here we go. Let's get these time frames. So we got the faith, ambition, collect the moments and not just things. So it's just more like, don't worry about the things that's going on. Think about what's going on with you. How did you learn from this? You know, that failed. I get that. I get it. It failed. But how, if you were able to build it back up, do you know what made it fall? You know, think about that. It's that collect the moments, not the things. So don't think about the failures. Think about how that became the failure. Is it because we were in that fear? Because I promise you, I can hold myself down. I don't need no one else to do it. I can do it, you know? And it's just more like maybe we got to start being in this because we have this beautiful sunshine. We have this beautiful light about us, you know? We have this energy, this courage. So instead of being humble about it, let's think about it. How can we get here? Or how can we get out of it? You know, how can we get to feeling complete? Because obviously we're not feeling that. We're feeling a little, you know, sometimes. How are we feeling this? We got April showers, and then, you know, showers is crying. So maybe we do need to shed them little tears. It's okay. Share them tears. Share tears of the moments that you accepted in your life. Because sometimes we be like, ooh, were we the villain? You know, or we the angel in this situation. You know, sometimes we got to figure out who we want to be. It's hard. Oh my goodness. It is so hard not to be the villain. And people think that it's easy to be the villain. But it's actually hard, especially when you want to be at peace. That's all we want. It's so much other stuff going on. We don't want nothing else. We just want peace. We just want to be at peace, okay? So maybe this is the moment. Like we're gaining the faith, you know, we're feeling this completion. You know, we're feeling like the butterfly. We're transforming. Okay? Let's see. Time frame. Ooh, we got May too. But it says many factors. Timing, okay? Completion, major factors, and there's more of clarity. So I'm really feeling like some things are going to come in place. Okay, so we got May and March. This could be birthdays, time frames. Also, I'm thinking Lucky Charm. And then something could come in 4 instead of 3. And you know, that is the hardest thing. Like, let me talk for a moment, especially on a sense of, because of course, not trying to tap and respect. Maybe something's going to take place during Capricorn time as well, or something took place where you might have to just climb those mountains because it's worth it. Okay? Because we got that. Climb that mountain because it's worth it. So I can feel that energy, because especially I'm running with 3. I got 3 on my back. 3 on my back. And I'm not the person that is going to call up and say, hey, da-da-da this, da-da-da this. And that's probably where that overwhelming comes from. But sometimes we have to really think about ourselves. You know, And like I was stating before, sometimes we gotta think it's hard to be that villain, but are we really being a villain if we're thinking about ourselves? Are we really being a villain if we're just saying, hey, can I have some peace? Hey, can I get some me time? Can I go hide in my car? you know, can I go hide in the bathroom? It's it's that type, and I know sometimes that can be so hard to reflect on, especially when we have so much going on, or we have so many people that are on our back, and they're actually on our back because they're relying on us, you know, and it's just more like at the same time, can you respect that I'm human too? Do you know this human being, this rock had to have some gravity to sit on too? Because even a rock have to have some landing. You know, a rock, when the moment a rock drop, it's gonna drop. You know, we gotta have some type of landing. So it's just like, can I be complete with you? You know, can I be complete? Can I make it complete? And I know that can be very hard at times, and sometimes we be thinking about the things that are going around and going on, and they tell us, oh, we got to cherish the moments, you know, we got to think about what we're going through, and or it's just more like, keep the faith, you know, keep the faith, hope alive is that, you know, keep the hope, have have ambition for yourself, you know, and it's just more like on you, on you, on you. And then you got other people that's on you, on you, on you. And it's just like, oh my goodness, give me a break. I get that. Give me a break. Maybe like Kit Kats, or get a Kit Kat, you know, or get something sweet. Sweeten up your day. Maybe that's what you should do. Go somewhere. If you're able to go somewhere by yourself, if you're able to, or if it's a moment, you know, sometimes if I don't have that, I have to put my little earplugs in or put my little headphones in and just start tuning out. And I'm doing my cleaning, and you know, and sometimes I have to let them know, boys, it's mommy time. And yes, mommy is still present, but it's still mommy time. So I got my headphones on. I'm still doing what I need to. If I gotta cook, I'ma still cook. If I gotta clean, I'ma still clean. But I got my headphones on and I'm zoned out and I'm in my own zone, right? And at the same time, I'm doing something, or maybe I need to listen to some music, vibe in a different way. Maybe I need to listen to some inspiration where someone is just talking to me and vibing with me, or, you know, like get me where I'm in this mode, like I'm tearing up, I'm crying, like, oh my goodness, I'm not the only one. And you not, because trust and believe, it's hard out here for a pimp. you know, it just more like, oh, and I keep telling everybody, okay, adult life is ghetto. Y'all did tell me this. My grandparents didn't tell me this. Y'all made this thing look like it's all chill. That is ghetto. Oh my goodness. But you know what? It makes a difference, because now this generation, we're all different. We all gotta work. We all gotta put something. Everything is on our back. Everything is like, nobody, especially, and then some, you will hope that you have that masculine that is in the building with you, you know, that is able to balance you out. Or you will hope that you have that empress or that feminine energy in the building that can balance you out. Cause, you know, cause we got some masculines out here that's thugging in it and thugging it out on their own too. So it's not just us women out here too. We got men out here that's really, I give it to them, and they still, because dealing with a female is a lot. That's a lot. I give it to you. I give it to you, especially one that's unhinged. Especially one that's unhinged. You need to put some little holy water on them type. But it's just like, maybe that's that energy. Maybe maybe you're in that energy of like feeling unhinged. Like, I'm about to break the doors off of everything. I'm about to go to a rage room. See if you got a rage room in your location too. But like, I'm about to break the brakes. Like, you know, maybe you just need to take a swing at something. You know, getting that rage. They say when we get into those, you know, meditation mode, and it's just like, ooh, you know. But yeah, it's just like, Balance. Balance is always key. Balance is always key. Sometimes if we gotta go take a shower and they say, honey, you've been in the shower 4 times. And if I have to go in it 10 times, 10 times, you get what I'm saying? Yes, go to the rage room. Try that out. Take a swing at or something. It might, like, whew, you might feel a little, here you go. Give yourself some steps. Do something different. I'll get you, no, not that, son. I'm sorry. Give me a second. No, not right now. I'll get you something else. Go grab a water or something. Yes. So rage room, perfect thing to do. Perfect thing to do. Like I was stating before, taking steps. Whew. Okay. And then you got people over there talking about you gonna have more, and you're like, I just gotta laugh. I'm just gonna keep laughing, you know. And then you might be hoping the menopause, but I don't know. I just gonna keep laughing at it. Yeah, I just keep laughing because it's just like, what you just say? What'd you say? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. No more. No more. But, going back to the rage room. So maybe in the rage room, probably during the time, you probably going to set up an appointment, okay? Set you a little appointment, set you a little date on when you're going to go. Now, during this time in the rage room, scale yourself up to, like, you know how they say you have grieving levels or stages to grief or stages to releasing. In this way, I'm feeling of the energy of prepare yourself to release that part. Let the rage room be the last part of that overwhelming. So if you have to cry it out on maybe your rage room is on Saturday. You book that shit on Saturday, okay? You're gonna cry it out on Monday, okay? Or you're gonna read something gonna come up on your For You page that's gonna make you feel released, or it's making give you some ideas or whatever. You might feel like you want to change up your diet, change up what your wardrobe is. It's like something like that, okay? More of like releasing these, like preparing yourself to go into that butterfly stage, like, because it went to a caterpillar, then a cocoon, and so it's like stages. So lead up to that. So I'm feeling that energy of leading up to it. If you got to cry it out, if you got to scream it out, if you have to, write it out, write it down, burn it, do whatever you have to do. If you got a journal, I always believe in journals. That is actually something I need to start. I got a little thing, steps on what I need to be saying. But yes. Have your journal ready to clear your crown. That is one of my things I will always want to give you out as far as in a message. Have your journals ready to clear your crown. Even if you're dealing with anyone spiritual or dealing with just yourself, always jot it down. Take notes. Text yourself. I text myself. I mean, no, I don't respond back sometimes. But I do text myself though for reminders. Sometimes I don't like put it in a note because I like the text because it's quick. I could see that notification. It's quick for me. But it's like giving yourself the stages leading up to this rage, like preparing yourself. Think about it like this. I don't want to take it too far, but you know how like someone who is prepared to hunt, they don't just go out there and hunt. They prepare themselves to hunt, just like no different than someone preparing themselves to go fight. They don't just go out in the ring. They prepare themselves to fight. Look at it as that. When you go into the rage room, prepare yourself for the rage room through that week. Don't just go in the rage room. Prepare yourself for it. If you got to release certain things, because Think about it. You only got a time limit in the raise room, so everything is gonna be coming out, but it can help because you already kind of released certain things. If you gotta get a plate, go to the dollar store, get a little white plate, write all your problems down. You just write all your little problems down, then boom, break that thing. Sweep it up, throw it outside in your trash. Don't throw that thing back in your house. Throw it outside, leave it out in the trash, then move that trash can right there on the curb. I know, well, no, sometimes we got those little limits. If you can, however you got to, but leave that trauma out there. Leave that out there. And trust me, that worked too. I did try that method as well, because like I said, what I say is what I do too. So I promise you, we're holding each other hand on this. But I have tried to write on the plate, breaking it. That was a beautiful release for myself. So try that as well. Like, lead up to this raise room. Lead up to it. Prepare for your fight. That energy. I like that. I'm going to have to keep that in the head. Prepare for your fight. Yes. Be ready to release. Be ready to release it, because you're going to feel good about it. And you're going to feel so good that you're not crying when you do this. You're not crying because you're sad. You're crying because just like an extra part of the release stage as well. Like when you're raging, you just and you just, like I said, you're gonna take a swing at something. You just swinging it, and then all of a sudden, in the swinging, that's when them thoughts, them things that are causing that headache is gonna start coming at you. And every time you're gonna hit, 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 and then that moment, them tears gonna start coming. Tears gonna start coming. Maybe you gonna go into a fight and you just gotta like, think of it as a fight, because we are fighting for our life. We're fighting for a lot of things. We're fighting with this mind of ours too. It's a battle. We're fighting with like figures around us, giving us ways out and stuff like that, or giving us, oh, this the best route. This the best route, and it's not really the best route. We gotta think about that. We're fighting for our life out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. But yes, I'm going to have to wrap this up because I do have to go for appointments, because my little man decides to put slime in his head. So hopefully it goes well. I did take the slime out. I had to cut out the locks. Oh, I felt like Delilah. I felt like Delilah for the moment. But he has cut out his locks and stuff. But I believe that it's gonna be attached and we're gonna be good, and hopefully that is a lesson learned, okay? To my Aquarius, because that's my Aquarius, baby. I am an Aquarius too. What's your sign as well? I need to start putting that as well, like icebreakers. I'm getting there. I'm growing, but I love icebreakers and stuff. Oh, okay. Now, slime was banned, okay? Slime was banned from my home because the slime got on my best rug. I just bought that rug. Hey, Cancer. My brother's a Cancer. Yeah, I have a best friend. She's a Cancer too. But crazy enough, she's a twin. So it's kind of interesting because she's right at the borderline of Cancer and Gemini. Isn't that interesting? Her birthday is like right at Cancer and Gemini, and she a twin. So I wonder, we ain't gonna go in the rabbit hole with that. Not about her sign. But yeah. But yeah, so the slime got a hold of my rug. I said no more slime. Well, they were at my mother's house last night because I had to go get my hair done. Okay. And my mother was doing something. Okay. Your daughter Gemini. Okay. My father is a Gemini, so I do have a Gemini in my bloodline in a way. But I don't have Gemini in my chart though. I do not. But I'm cool with Geminis. I always feel like I call them my Aqueminis. Ever since I feel like Geminis, we are in sync, especially if especially if we got the same path. Now I have met certain Geminis and we're kind of clashing, and we're only clashing because we're not on the same level. I feel like Aquarius and Geminis can be like here if we're there together, like if we're both entwined, if we're in the same path, you know. But not saying that I fell out with Geminis. I never fell out with the Geminis. Love my Geminis. But we realized that we kind of like went our separate ways and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out. And the thing is, I didn't know until I went out. Like out, we're out and about, and he get out the car. And I'm like, what is that in your head? Because I just picked him up from my mother's side. I wasn't really paying attention, you know? And yeah, I was so, okay. It's just, oh my goodness. Slime. And I'm looking up the, and Pinterest. I'm looking online how to get, slime out your hair. And they said, what, baking soda and vinegar. I try to do that. I mean, kind of loosened it up and stuff, of course, with water and stuff, but it didn't give. I had to literally, by the time, and it was right at the root, and it's only because he hasn't had the retwist because school hasn't started. So I haven't gave him the retwist yet. He's going to get his later, so it can be very fresh. But because he had a new growth, it was like all in the new growth. Like it was all up here, and it was in the front of his head. So, I mean, it's not patches. So because he wants to put his hair back in the ponytail. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't put your hair back in the ponytail because you can see it. You can see something's wrong going, and you too young to be losing edges. It's like right up in here. It's so, but we see. My homegirl, Shy, she the one who be hooking up the hairs for us and stuff. So we're gonna see what she got going on. I got trust. I got trust, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am trying to go with the every other. Now that I'm working home, I'm able to move a little bit flow, because at first working out in the field is kind of hard to be here and then, try to navigate. So I think I could do this. And I'm so happy just from the CA. Yes, I need to go to Virginia Beach though. Virginia Beach is very beautiful. I got to take a trip out there. Most definitely do. But I hope that you have a beautiful day, Jess. Until next time. Bye.